I'm not really ready. Um, this isn't a day I would normally do this. I'm in a lot of pain right now. A lot of parts of my left leg and foot are hurting. Um, Spasms were really bad last night. I fell yesterday on concrete on a different part of my body. I'm not recovered from a fall on Christmas Eve that's causing a lot of pain. It's been 3 weeks since that. And now I have another injury. I would not normally be um, sharing today, but I wanted to see what would happen if I wasn't as ready, if the environment wasn't as controlled. I didn't think it was quite vulnerable enough, honestly. I think everybody who's watching and listening is probably thinking, yeah, but you're afraid to share the hard stuff, Kevin. Um, no, but you know what I mean. Like it's been pretty controlled, and I've been just by virtue of the fact that I'm choosing good times to share, and this isn't a good time, and this um, meant so much and was so helpful, the beautiful force getting me through the ambulance and the marathon in the ER and 8 days in this fucking place and another 7 days in this fucking place. The beautiful force was so important in getting me through those. And I've had days recently where I've been wondering, like, where is this? I don't feel it right now. I feel discouraged and I feel um, like I just wanted things to be going so much better. Um, I got home November 30th from rehab, and it's been 6 weeks, and I had several setbacks. And so I want to now talk about how meaningful this was in getting me through the hospital and getting me through rehab, in hopes that this will, it hasn't left, but in hopes that I will see that it's here now. In the hospital, the story is really, it's pretty short. By the end of the hospital stay, I want to tell you what I was taking. Tylenol. Isn't that cute? Just Tylenol. Capsaicin, that's topical. Diclofenac sodium gel, that's topical. Lidocaine patch, that's topical. Methyl salicylate menthol, otherwise known as Bengay, that's topical. They tried all kinds of topical things for pain. Um, enoxaparin, that's an anticoagulant. They didn't know what was wrong. Make sure the guy doesn't get a clot. So I had a shot in my stomach every day. Hydrochlorothiazide, that was to help with the side effects of gabapentin and then Lyrica, which were both for nerve pain and caused my feet to swell. I am still dealing with that side effect even though I'm not on that medication anymore. Lisinopril, that's for the high blood pressure I had, and you would have too if you've been in uncontrolled pain for 5 days and then over 10 days by the time it's the end of the hospital stay. And also not sleeping. I never slept more than an hour and a half. They would give me things like trazodone and melatonin, how sweet, to help knock me out. I would fall asleep but still in pain. Then pain would wake me up an hour and a half later. So your blood pressure would be sky high too if you weren't sleeping and in uncontrolled pain. Oxcarbazepine, the very peculiar. It's easy on Monday morning to question plays that were called, but this, I have a fog of memory of this sweet man explaining it's this great new medication for nerve pain. The only thing is, it takes a while to start working. Could be 2 to 3 weeks, maybe as long as a month. I had never been in pain with PLS before this, and had I had my wits about me, I would have said, "What the fuck are you talking about? Why would you give me medication now in a hospital to help me in a month when you can't help me right now? Why you put me on something that's going to give me more side effects?" I can't think anything anywhere near that clearly. And there was a V formation of people who were standing there, very smart people trying to help me. You know the V formation. There's like the guy in front or the girl in front who drew the straw, like, I'm going to be the one talking to the patient. And the rest of the V is like the supervisors, and then just like the people watching from behind, like the first year, and then the first year's cousin who's just visiting. Some days I swear there's 10 people standing there. So I'm on all this medication. I'm already on baclofen and Keppra. They almost tripled my baclofen dose, um, up to 80 milligrams from the 30 I was taking. And also Rebaxin, that's another muscle relaxer. I'm on all this medication. They cannot control my pain. So the guy, on day 6, the guy says, we've decided we want to try ketamine for you. It'll be in an IV. And I say, great, what's that going to do? Well, it should take away the pain. I say, is this dangerous? Are there any potential side effects? I remember him saying it could cause hallucinations, could cause some other mild things, but we'll be here, don't worry. First couple hours, it was great. The pain went down to a 4. It'd been like a 7 or an 8. And I think, oh, thank goodness this is it. Okay, great. But then I fall asleep and I have a dream. I have a very vivid dream. Okay, I'm underground. The ground is like a cutout, like the shape that you would put a coffin into. I'm several feet below ground. I'm not in a coffin. I can see up. It's sort of light, cloudy, but it's raining, and there's mud and there's roots coming out of the side of this cutout in the earth that I'm in. And I want to ascend. I want to get out of this. And I start to use my voice and realize I can't talk. And I try to grip and realize my hands don't really work. And the intensity of this wakes me up. I wake up and I can't talk. I can't talk. I can't use my hair. And I spend 10 minutes looking for the nurse's button. I pushed it off the side of my bed. I don't have any grip. in my fingers. They're not, this hand already sucks, and now the grip is gone. And I'm fishing with my whole arm for 10 minutes to find the button and finally hit the button. And the doctor is actually there. The doctor who started me on this comes in, and all I could say is, too much. It's too much. Pointing at the IV bag of ketamine is too much. So they reduce it by half. And then there's no pain relief. I feel nothing. Fuck this. Oh well. And I ask the guy to come over and I say, I can't help but notice you haven't tried opiates yet. Tell me about that. And he talks about, well, there's the addiction risk, and also you take them for too long, they stop working altogether, it dulls the pain receptors. And I said, dude, I've been in here a week with uncontrolled pain. Just try it. Okay, we'll try it. And the whole stadium full of people watching are like, you're just now trying hydrocodone? Like, you get that from the fucking dentist. And the ER and a weekend Vanderbilt, and we're just trying hydrocodone for pain? Okay, so we try it. These are smart people trying their best. What was happening didn't make sense to them. Why they couldn't control the pain. They try hydrocodone, and thankfully it works. And within 24 hours, I'm like, okay, good. What do we do next? Let's go. And they're like, you're gonna need some rehabilitation, so we want to send you next door. You're gonna go to inpatient rehab, which I refer to as inpatient rehab because it's only in this last day or two that I've started to conceive how long I've been in the hospital.